I started university when I was 16. I'd spent 5 years in boarding school, so it was a great experience for me, particularly in the first year, being 17 at university. A lot of student experience in the first year, spent most of the year playing billiards, scraped through first year and then settled down and went on from there. Ironically, when I was in the University of Queensland, I was the president of the University Postgraduate Association.
Oh, awesome.
And so the student experience back in the early 70s to mid-70s was a keg and a barbecue.
Yeah.
And then we did other things. So, for example, when I was president, we funded the first feminist magazine in Australia, which is still running actually through the University of Queensland.
Brilliant.
Because they had funding for it and it stopped, and so the Postgraduate Association funded that. So we did a variety of things, but really at that sort of level, it was the opportunity for PhD students from all different parts of the university to interact. And I think that's probably, in terms of the student experience, something where we could go a little bit further here at Curtin University, because oftentimes students in different areas have similar problems in the postgraduate space, certainly, in terms of, how do I use EndNote? I'm having trouble finding this, and, in a group setting, they go, so a student can go, oh yes, but I had this problem and I actually found this and it works really well. So the capacity for students to interact, I think, is very important.
Absolutely.
Particularly in the postgraduate space, probably more than the undergraduate space, but we all learn things by other people having done it before and doing it well. So
Go better when we've got those friends to call upon.
that is correct.
Yeah.
So, that sort of support system, I think, is important. I think the university's trying to develop HDR hubs where they're sort of interdisciplinary.
Yeah.
And I think that's valuable, and that's one way of doing it, as opposed to the keg and the barbecue, which was very effective, actually.
It's a start, yeah.
That's
No
right.
issue with that. Well, wonderful to speak to you, Michael, and I'm sure I'll see you around.
It's a pleasure.